Yo, what up, world? It's your boy C's from the C'sLife.com. Welcome back to the people's favorite channel on the internet. Today, I want to document another clip that came across my timeline today. And it's Charles Payne speaking with the CEO of Genius, who is fighting against naked shorts in his company and the greater markets as a whole. So one thing I would like to do is, again, lay the evidence out there and allow it to tell me the story, right? So instead of me getting in my feelings, I'm going to take what, the pros are saying and those who have skin in the game are saying and just lay them in the evidence locker and see where the trail leads, right? So this is the CEO of Genius talking to Charles Payne, and we're going to unpack it after they're done.
So earlier in the show, I pointed out that according to Goldman, retail investors have sold 150% more stock than they bought.
Stop the cap.
During the initial couple of years of the new investor revolution. Now, some of this is, of course, because the market got hit, but another part of this is people are simply giving up. I think it's a shame because even with all of the warts, the stock market can change your life. But I get it, and I too want to see fairness. Joining me now, Genesis Group CEO Roger James Hamilton. First of all, I want to just point out you've got an amazing business track record. You're currently CEO of Genesis Group. Your shares trade on the New York Stock Exchange. And on January 4th, your firm released initial results of an investigation into outside manipulation of your stock. What did you find?
Hi, Charles. Great to be here. We found that there had been manipulation. There had been fake shares that had been sold in our stock. We had the evidence of it. We used a company called Share Intel and a lawyer you know well, Wes Christian, to get to the bottom of it. And this is crazy that you can actually have traders that are out there, brokers that are out there that are issuing shares that don't exist. So we don't know at this point exactly how many of our shares are out there. We just know there's a lot more than we actually issued. If I, as a CEO of a company, was to issue fake shares, I'd be put in jail, whereas somehow the financial markets are allowed to do this right now.
What does the SEC say about this? When you notified them, what did they tell you?
Well, two things. First of all, the SEC has a pretty standard a way of applying for this. And we have spoken to a whole group of different CEOs, including the legal side, who said, if you go down that route, you're not going to get any answers. We have not seen the SEC do any major prosecutions in any of this. There's people from GameStop still waiting for actions to take place. However, we do have on our board the ex-deputy director of the FBI. His name is Timothy Murphy, and he is now looking to get in at the right level of SEC so we can really try and get something done. However, we're not expecting the SEC to be the ones that take the action. We've got our own actions we're taking.
I want to talk about that because I know you found a whole lot of other companies that are dealing with the same issues that you're dealing with. And you're also a solutions-oriented person. You've laid out 10 winning strategies for CEOs to fight back. Through all 10, but talk about the ones that are most important that CEOs and investors listening should know.
Yeah, I'm really hoping just be talking about this, there will be some CEO who's going, what's going on with my stock? The way we saw our stock drop all the way down to 40 cents when we had analysts saying it should be worth $11, $19. And there'll be other CEOs seeing the same thing as well. So the first thing is that this week, there is a group of CEOs getting together, creating something called CEO Block. CEOblock.com launches tomorrow. These are all CEOs affected by this naked short selling. And so if you are a CEO, go to that and you can see here, we have got a battle plan where there are 10 specific things that you can do that are going to ensure that you get these naked short sellers off your back. And if you're a retail investor, there is actually something called Occupy SEC happening next Thursday and Friday in Washington, where there's now permission given to the retail investors to physically show up at the SEC to protest, peacefully protest, what they see right now as being a serious injustice. You know that when we actually talked on Twitter, there are thousands of people out there that are retweeting who are watching this right now. There's an army out there of people who are mad, who are looking for there to be results. And I believe there's going to be the partnership of CEOs together with their investors that are going to get us to those results as well.
I got to tell you, Roger, it would be so beautiful to see that happen. This is really This has gone on for years. This has gone on for decades. Business as usual. The biggest, most powerful, richest organizations in the world get to eat up the tiniest folks who could develop the next heart monitor that saves lives, that could have a cure for cancer. It doesn't matter. If your stock trades at a certain level, they think they can eat you up, and they will, and no one says anything about it. I tip my hat to you. These are great. 10, the Naked Short Battle Plan. I'm going to post these also. Good luck tomorrow with the meeting with the CEOs. Check back with me. Let me know what happens there. Maybe we'll do a follow-up. And good luck to all the viewers who are going to go to Occupy SEC. Thanks a lot, Roger.
I will do, Charles. Thanks very much.
Now, come on, people. I know y'all not going to let them slide with what they just said. Now, first and foremost, shout out to Charles Payne. I'm not criticizing you. I commend you first and foremost for giving retail a platform, having many YouTubers, many people fighting the naked shorts coming on your platform and talk to the American people, because they get their news from mainstream media. So if they don't know what's going on, they hear these little clippings here and there. It starts to get louder as the market continues to deteriorate. So shout out to you. What I'm asking is, how do you sell 150% more stocks than you bought? Like, how do you do that? Like, before we go into anything extra, give me a definition of what does that mean? Because if you're considering me retail, I didn't sell anything. I definitely didn't sell 150% more stock than I bought. Like, if y'all did, let me know. Other retail apes, let me know down in the comments if you guys did that. But for me, I'm holding on, because you do not lose until you cash out, right? And I didn't sell a thing. Everything in the red, I didn't sell a thing, man. I'm like either averaging down or just holding and just waiting. So like, I need a definition of that. Like, I don't know where he got that number from. I would like to see where that reporting's from, and I would like to know what that means, because I'm new to this. Like, how do you sell 150% more stocks than you bought? I don't know. So anyway, there's a lot to unpack with this, because this CEO, again, he did the interview with Wes Christian, and as he mentioned, he has a former FBI personnel on his side looking to fight the shorts. He has 10 steps to fight naked shorting in your company. So go back, skim through the video, and make that sort of clipping, screenshot that. There was some sort of banner in front of some of them. So you do the math, all right? And he also mentioned next week there is going to be a protest. This is what the Marines been fighting for, man. And Marine gets a bad rap, but shout out to him. This dude is putting in that work, man. And like, at the end of the day, if you feel that's going to be effective for you, like, by all means, man, because everybody's just sitting on their hands just waiting. And there are those who actually taking upon themselves to actually put their boots on the ground and go there. So everybody go out there, represent the APE family, represent retail investors, and I'm sure they're gonna try to throw that propaganda at us, try to get them looters and people to act unruly. But hold your heads up. You got my support. Hopefully everything turns out great. You get your message across, get in, get out, regroup, and continue to keep moving forward, right? So, yeah, man, like, it's crazy. And then what's going on with Bank of America today, like, as the days and the weeks go by, man, like, you're seeing the chaos that's going to be ensuing. Yeah, there's companies filing for bankruptcy. There is layoffs. We're going through it right now, man, but everybody hold the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to want to hit everything, gas prices, eggs, everything to shake you off to get you to margin call yourself. But be responsible and, you know what I'm saying, just understand the mission. We got some time. Let's make calculated risk, calculated movements moving forward. And we gonna make it, man. It's just a storm. Ain't nothing worth having if you don't go through these storms and these hard times, man. These are the things I gotta tell myself on the daily, because it is a wild, wild west out here, man. And we're looking to have a seat at that 1% table, but very few people want to do 1% actions or activities to get there. So, like, there are some 1%ers that lie, cheat, and steal, and there are some 1%ers that are honorable. It's like which side of the line you're going to be on when you get your tendies, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Till the next time, don't forget to drink water, get money, mind your business. Peace out.